Welcome all to Talking Circle. It's a pleasure to have you all here. As a reminder, today we are going to talk about a certain topic. And yes, I understand that certain people might not agree with what you say. But remember, part of our norm is to be respectful. And if you don't agree with something, just keep it to yourself. Okay? At any time or any moment, if you feel uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to leave. You can use one of these two doors, one on my left and one on the right. All right? Do we have any questions? Today's topic will be about dark secrets. And when we say dark secrets, it might be a little bit unfriendly to share, especially on our first time here with everybody. But I'll go first. Everyone has a dark secret. It could be a dark secret or a secret. Most people don't think their secrets are dark secrets. That dark secret means like you killed somebody, you buried a body. But no, it does not mean that. It's something that you don't want people to know. Now, obviously, if you don't want people to know, then why share it, right? Well, there are certain things I feel comfortable sharing, and there are certain things that I don't feel comfortable sharing, and that's normal. So I'm going to talk about a secret that I have that I don't like talking about, but I guess I will talk about it. And it's mainly the idea of me overthinking. Honestly, I will admit, I always thought people who claim that they have depression or something along those lines were just seeking attention. But as I grew older, I realized that the mind is very complex, and what people feel or experience is different. And the truth is, everything that I thought was dumb has kind of went away. So, what about me? Right? A couple of years ago, I've gone through a period of time where I was going through an existential crisis. It sounds dumb, but I kind of been going through it for quite some time, and I just never accepted it. What does this mean? For those of you who don't know, it basically means that you have a hard time accepting the idea of death, of being alive. It was hard for me to picture myself lying in bed and knowing that one day there'll be nobody here in my bed. The fact that life feels real, I feel real, and then it might not be real at all. Or that I'll be gone. And it was hard to cope with it because I just can't accept that fact. It's something that I live with. I know what's going to happen, but part of me, from my experience and everything, believes that there is a way out. There is a way out. There is a solution for everything. Meaning, if I want to stay in this world forever, there is a solution. But the truth is, there isn't. And over time, I've grown with the idea of, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It took me a couple of years. I'll be very honest with you all. It took me about 5 years to accept the fact that you are here for a limited amount of time. And life is full of worries, but life moves on. And I see people who I feel like they haven't gone through this because they're so obsessed with money, with titles, with materials that are just not going to be here one day. And so I had a hard time dealing with it. Something I did that really helped me was write music. Writing music was an outlet for me. Just like people journal, they write their diaries, people talk with other people. For me, it was showing it all through music. And it's funny because it's something that affected me negatively. And eventually I used that as a way to just write. And I was writing such great things. I was so impressed with myself. But at some point in my life, I accepted and I feel much better than I did a couple of years ago. And at the same time, my writing for music kind of faded away, meaning I became stuck in a writer's block. And that's something that, I've been trying to get through these days, but I've also taught myself many important points. One, not to rush things. It sounds like it's very cliche and everyone says it, but it's really true. You really don't want to rush through anything in life. Two, value your time. I'm having a hard time with that because I feel like I compromise my time to do things that I don't enjoy doing just to do it. For example, I don't like my current job. I use my time to work my current job, but I do get something out of it, which is money, which helps me with living. So there's many conflicts that I am encountering, but I have grown much more stronger. Meaning if I don't feel comfortable in something, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to find a way. And I'm not going to wait because time is precious. So, it's so much I can talk about. And maybe I'll save it for a different circle. But just to give you basically an introduction, I have been going through a crisis. And I don't know what's coming next. But I know that if I think too much, I worry too much. And I can't worry. Because in the end of the day, when someone asks you, what are you living for? Or what is your life's purpose? I cannot say my life's purpose is to worry about the future. That is something that I can't do. So, now you heard about me. Now it's you guys, your turn. Tell me, what is a secret that no one knows about you and you're comfortable with sharing? Does anybody want to go first? Thank you. You may have the stage.